Hey guys. Okay, so we've all done it. We have done well. We've finally made up our mind. We started a program. We started doing something consistently. We've lost weight. We started exercising. We began to meditate. We began to eat better. Whatever our story is, we've all done it. And something comes along and throws us off the track. Okay, well, it happens to all of us. And what you do about it and how you handle it is going to determine your success going forward. Most people allow these derailments to completely derail them, and then we have to go through the whole psychological process of getting back on track again, which is a whole nother contemplation, pre-contemplation, all the stages that we have to go through to make up our mind to do something again. And I want you to be able to avoid doing that. You shouldn't have to do that. So it's all how you think about it and all how you handle it. Most of the time what we do is we decide, oh, I screwed up, I'll just forget it. You know, you eat something bad for breakfast and you throw the whole day out the door. You miss a day of working out and you just don't go back again. Like, there's so many ways that we perpetuate the lack of ability to get ourselves back on track, and we don't have to do that. So the first thing you have to do is start thinking and talking about it differently. So the first thing I want you to do is start saying, hey, it's just a choice. Hey, I ate a donut. It was just a choice. The donut's not bad or good. I'm not bad or good for making that choice. It's just a choice. Now in this moment, I can make a different choice. So even if you start the day with bad food, you can finish the day with good food. Even if you have been working on positive mindset and you got off track and started thinking negatively, there's no judgment around it. It just is. It just happened. It's just a choice, a way you thought. It's an old behavior. You're repatterning yourself. Now, in this moment, choose immediately to course correct. And the first thing you course correct is the way you think, okay? So think differently, talk to yourself differently, and you'll begin to rewire your brain to think completely differently. And over time, these things won't be such big obstacles anymore. So that's the first thing, the choice. Second thing is stop beating yourself up. Biggest thing for self-sabotage is that we just beat ourselves up. We go through the whole self-pity, we go through the disgrace and the shame, and we make it just a big moral issue, whatever it is. And even if it is a moral issue, you don't have to beat yourself up for it, because you can choose to be a different person in this moment. Any moment of any given day, you can choose to be in a different state of mind, a different way of being, a different way of thinking. And remember, your life is created in the conversation you have about it. So what you're saying begins with what you're thinking. What you're thinking is what you're saying. What you're saying is what you're being and creating in your life. So stop beating yourself up. It's just a choice. Third, do one small thing. I don't care if you lost 50 pounds and you've gained 60 back. Today, make one choice. One small choice in a positive direction. If you read Darren Hardy's Compound Effect, one small choice made over time makes a tremendously big impact. So every small choice is a positive choice in a positive direction. But I bet you if you even say, I'm just gonna go walk for 10 minutes, you're gonna get outside and you're gonna feel better and you're gonna be glad you're outside, and you're gonna maybe even do a little bit of running or walk a little bit longer, right? You've all done it. So don't make it a big deal. The other thing we do is we go, well, I was working out 6 days a week and I was lifting, 600 pounds, and now like I have no muscle mass left, so I can't do that, so I'm not gonna do anything. Or my diet was perfect, I exercise 6 days a week, and whatever the story is, and we know we can't start back there. Mentally, physically, and emotionally, we can't start back there, so we don't start at all. Instead, give yourself grace and give yourself permission to do one little thing. One little thing will grow into another little thing. And I recommend, I like doing things in 15-minute segments. Walk for 15 minutes. Exercise in any way, shape, or form for 15 minutes. And pray and meditate for 15 minutes or 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how long it is, really. It matters that you do one small thing in a positive direction going towards what you ultimately want to do. And lastly, I think the most important thing is that we see ourselves as the end result. I think the difference between somebody who's successful in anything that they want to do, besides consistency, there's a lot of that stuff, but first I think you have to see yourself there. I think you have to already see yourself being fit, already see yourself being thin, already see yourself eating healthy, already see yourself successfully in that relationship or in that position or with that career, whatever it is, you already see yourself there. And it's not, I'm gonna get there, it's in your mind, you're there. So just by spending a few minutes a day seeing yourself there in your mind's eye, but also feeling yourself there. It's kind of how they say, how does a overweight girl go to being a skinny girl? Well, she already sees herself being skinny. She already thinks like she's skinny. See, she's already made that transition in her head first. So that's all I got today, guys. I hope that's helpful. Get yourselves back on the wagon, one little step at a time. It's just a choice. It's not a moral dilemma, and don't beat yourself up. See y'all soon.